February of 21, we were married and pregnant with our son, Levi.
I was on cloud 9. Levi was my first.
As I went in for my routine anatomy checkup, the doctor came in and shared some very devastating news to us that he had found a mass on the child's lung on the left side.
Leaving the doctor's office, we immediately called
We were so,
Pastor Jeremy and Pastor Missy, and
we were in distress.
They prayed for us right away. But then he spoke a word over Levi
He called
as
him
he was
a
in the
bringer.
womb.
He said, I don't even know what that means.
So I'd never seen this word before, but I keep seeing the word bringer. This child is going to be a bringer. And we held on to that.
You know, we get to the hospital, it's ready, we're ready to rock and roll the day he was born. And thankfully, he never even spent a minute in the NICU. He was born and his APGAR scores were incredible. He was super healthy. Everything just lined up so beautifully. God was so faithful. After they did an x-ray right after birth, they couldn't find what they had told us all along with the pregnancy. They could not find this mass. Just for you know, safety measures, that we would be followed for a year after he was born, and we would have an x-ray done every 3 months. And then at that 3rd month x-ray after he was born, our world came crashing down again.
It was almost as if our worst fears were realized, because the mass had not gone away. It was there, that he would probably need surgery within the first year. They would need to take about 60% of his left lung. You know, I was like, Lord, I thought that, you know, that we had our miracle, that he was healed.
We just trusted God that he was going to see it through, see the miracle all the way through.
This surgery was supposed to take 3.5 hours. He was supposed to be in the hospital for 6 to 14 days, and he might get 70% of his lung capacity. At an hour and 15 minutes, we were sitting downstairs with Pastor Lewis, and I got the message on my phone with Levi's picture that he was recovering and doing great.
God had turned it around. He completely just cut the time in half that he had needed to be under anesthesia and surgery. He had only needed to take 25% of the lung instead of 60. It was every prayer that was answered. I mean, we were just in awe of his goodness.
We have this testimony now, and we have just a vision for what the Lord wants for Levi and for our lives. The promise may be delayed. That doesn't mean it's denied.
We are so grateful that we partnered with his word. Oh my goodness, look who it is.
What's
this
up,
little
buddy?
promise right here.
Hi.
Can you say hi?
Say hi.
Hi. Can you say God's promise?
God's promise.
Our yes
Oh.
Yes.
and amen.